Hi everyone. So let us today see what we can practice. So today we have done our improvement kind of a question. Estimation should we do? I think yes. Let's take this one. How many dentists are there in New York? How many dentists are there in New York? So I click on this and yes, how many dentists are? So we will begin with our framework that we have been using and we will try to calculate or see. And in such questions, we are to ask some of the clarifying questions and then we can proceed forward. So, if I can just clarify the New York that we are considering, it is a city, I think, in the USA. And if I consider, assume the population of New York, population of New York, let's say I assume it to be 20 million. I'm just assuming. And since I had to calculate a number of dentists, so how I wish to calculate this, that I will first take a assumption that how many dentists are in general compared to the number of population. Like in a number of 1,000 people, there are two dentists, or number of 10,000 people, there is one dentist. So I will be taking an assumption over that, and then I will calculate the number of people we have in the new one, and maybe from that I can calculate the number of dentists. Uh, so I will just write down the formula that the general formula for calculation uh, that I'm thinking about, and I can just ask the interviewer whether this seems to be right approach or not. Assume that number of dentists are, let's say, 1,000 people. Yes. Now, if I take this per people, that would be, I think, little lengthy. So I can make this number of dentists, or let's say I make this 1,000 family. Also, 1,000 seems to be a very less number. I can make this 10,000 or something like that. But for now, I'm keeping it. Uh, sorry, 1,000, and I will see if I can readjust if there is any uh, difficulty in calculation, or this things become little more complex than you would like it to be. So beginning with the population of a new one, I have assumed that it is a approximately 20 million. So I have assumed it to be 20 million. Now, if I take it to be the uh, I want to calculate the number of households or the number of family that is present in the new world. So for that, number of family, let's say number of household. So if I take it the assuming that there are 4 to 5 people in one household or one family, so number of people in New York divided by number of persons in a household So that would be around, if I take it to be 20 million divided by 5. So that would be make around 4 million households in the New York. So I have the number we have found is this. There are 4 million households in New York. And now earlier we took the formula, we assumed that number of dentists per 1000 family. So we have not taken any particular how many dentists would be there. So if we take it to be, now we change that 1000 family to uh, household. Let's say I take it to be, let's say one dentist or 20 household. Now I'm assuming that one dentist per 20 household. Is that a fair assumption? One dentist per 20 household. So in 20, I think assume it comes around 100 persons. So not actually, because earlier I assumed that a number of dentists per 1000 people. And now I'm assuming that one dentist per 100 persons. So I need to make it around 200 household. So that would come on equivalent to the number of dentists per 1000 people. So one dentist per 200 households. So now let us see if I can calculate. So this is a general framework that I am following, that I need to clarify certain questions. The dentist. So if I assumed only clarified the number of people in the new work. Number of actually they clarified the situation of new work. I am covering the whole new work. Now what we did not clarify is the dentist. Whom are we calling the dentist? So dentist is someone. Let's add another question here. Dentist is someone who is in practice. I mean, he is a practicing doctor, someone who is not studying about dentist, or someone who is not trying to aspire to be a dentist. So, number of people who are actually practicing dentist. Now, we could further qualify into number of years they have in the experience, but uh, we would not go into that, or we could clarify based on, if we want to segregate based on locality in a particular location of New York, we could do that, but we are assuming whole population of the New York. Also, in the qualifying the dentist category or dentist uh, keyword, we have taken all the people who are a practicing dentist. The number of years we have, it may be zero, someone who is just starting off, or someone who is quite experienced, 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, 20, 30, 40 years, it does not matter. So number of years we have not taken into account. And rest, I think formula, we took a general formula, number of people, and we took that assumption of number of population of New York. Now we calculate the number of household. Now we found that there are 4 million household in New York. So the formula we can calculate is the number of dentist. So if there are 200 household, uh, one dentist across 200 household, then we can just calculate the number of households in New York divided by number of dentists per household. So that is the formula we will apply to find out the number of dentist dentist in New York. And that would come around, I think, 4 million upon how many household we have taken into 200. So that would come around, I think, 4 million upon. So that should come around, I think we need to calculate it, but it would come around, I think, 200,000 dentists, I think. Or I think perhaps there would be a little less, 20,000. I think it would be 20,000 or 200,000. So we can actually check the calculation part, but the framework that I have used, that, so let me just write down 20,000 dentist in the New York. Now we will do a sanity check. What this means is that whether we would see that whether this number seems to be practical, or and after confirming with the interview whether number this 20,000 dentist in a New York seems plausible number, or it seems something which is not practical. So I think it is a plausible number, 20,000 people, 20,000 dentists is practical number, is practical number in our fair assumption. So that would be all, I think. And now we can post our answer. And if you can want to see, I can confirm that this is not by AI. I can write it down. I can also see what other, okay, I have submitted my answer. What other have come around? They have come around 13,000. This one has come around. And we have come around 20,000 dentists. So this is my answer. I've come around 13,000. And he has come around 13,000. Okay, this one seems to be lengthy. He comes around 12,000. Okay, we'll ask clarifying question. We will put a equation number of dentists per month. Now there are two approaches to it, or a top down and bottom up approach. We could take anywhere. Now on this solution from someone named Nigam, they have proposed to be from the number of people who go to the dental problem with per month with number of people attended by dentist per month. Now they have broken down usual wait time, the number of people with dental. Now I think this is very complex for me, and they have come around 5,000 dentists they have come around. Yeah, I think their number is around 7,000, 5,000, 7,000, 12,000. Their number is 5,000 dentists. They have taken one dentist for 2,000 people, so they double they have taken. 10 million people. Okay, let me check the population part. Okay, I have taken 20 million population. And what others have taken in? We have taken around 10 million population. No, yes, they have taken around 8 million. So my population assumption is also, I think, bit off. I have taken 20 million. That seems to be a very high population. Okay, no issues. I will be attempting another set of questions in my next video. Okay, that's, thank you.